Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? My name is Harris and welcome back to my channel. So I will be starting with Anthony Jeselnik today and then some Louis CK, then more Louis CK, then Bill Burr. Also, as you may have noticed, I've got no beard. What happened was I was trying to shave and I cut it. I made a line by mistake or my hand moved. I don't know what happened. I was like, shit. So now I've got a clean shave and I'm not liking it. It's been so long that I haven't had a clean shave. It feels weird. My face looks weird. I don't know. It just feels odd. Anyway, so uh I am gonna react to Anthony Jeselnik, and I thought I'll do what do you call it? Best of Anthony Jeselnik. I think it's top 10 best jokes of Anthony Jeselnik. So without any delays, let's get to it. Oh, it's called Best of Anthony Jeselnik. Netflix a laugh.
When I was in high school, my high school employed a blind janitor.
Oh, that one.
100% totally blind. And all the other kids would joke around that he went blind for masturbating too much. And at the time, I believed that. I was just a kid, I didn't know any better. It wasn't until I got older, wiser, I realized that's just an old wives' tale they used to use to try to explain why he was always masturbating.
He's a master
I,
craftsman.
I, of course, live in Los Angeles.
I absolutely love this
I've got
guy.
a
He's
nice
hilarious.
place, obviously. My brother's been staying with me for a couple of weeks now, which has been awful. My brother's crazy. Even my neighbors hate him. The other day, I opened up the door. I caught him masturbating. He looks me right in the eyes and goes, "Shut the door." I said, "Get inside."
Brilliant. Jimmy Carr has jokes like that.
My family loves it when I put them in jokes. They love it. They'll be like, "Anthony, please put me in your next joke." And I'll say,
I
"Are you
wouldn't mind
sure?"
being in a joke.
Because I'm going to make you a pedophile. And they're like, "We don't care. We shouldn't be a part of this thing you've got going on." So I wrote that joke, put my brother in. I'm in Chicago, where he lives, doing a show. After the show, he comes backstage, and I say, "Mikey, what'd you think about that new joke? Did you like the shout-out I gave you?"
Shut up.
And he gets all
No,
uncomfortable.
give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause
He goes,
this. I need to check something quickly. Yeah, it's all good. I thought I missed something, but it's not.
"Well,
Sorry about
the
that.
crowd seemed to think it was funny. But I think it's kind of weird that you've got a joke where you want to fuck me." And I said, "What, Mikey? No. No, Mikey, you're my brother. That's a joke about you masturbating in front of my house." And he goes, "Yeah." And then you're like, "Get back inside." Just in case you guys are wondering whether or not my brother's a fucking idiot. My grandmother is suffering from dementia right now. She forgets who she is,
Oh,
wanders out of the house and gets lost for hours. It's a problem. So what I did is I tied a bell around her neck. Sounds inhumane, sure, but problem solved. I mean, that thing is really heavy.
It doesn't sound inhumane. It is inhumane.
If you're not laughing right now, the problem is your imagination.
Exactly.
Don't get mad at me because you don't know how big bells can get. Man, my parents were strict. Mom and dad were strict. My mom and dad once made me smoke an entire pack of cigarettes. An entire pack of cigarettes in one sitting. Just to teach me an important lesson about brand loyalty.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a social smoker, and I always smoke
Yeah, I
the
learned a
same
lot
brand.
from my parents, especially my dad. Like, I'll never forget the first time I ever got a bad report card in school. First time I got a bad report card in school, I brought it home, I gave it to my dad, and my dad beat me. Beat the hell out of me. But I learned something. Because the next time I got a bad report card in school, I brought it home and I gave it to my
My
mom.
mom.
Let her take the hit.
Well, I'd
People
like to go
ask me, what
back
was it
to
like?
when I first heard this joke.
What was it like to take your friend to get her abortion? It was boring. I don't know why I thought it was going to be fun and exciting. But trust me, the only person more disappointed than me that day was the baby, right?
I knew where it was going, and yet it's still like.
It was so boring. It was just me by myself for 2.5 hours in an abortion clinic waiting room, bored out of my mind. I don't know if you've ever been to an abortion clinic waiting room before, but the magazines are not great. The whole place is filled with kids for some reason.
Oh no! Don't say it.
I mean, I thought they were kids. Turns out they were just ghosts. What's the difference?
You know when you know something's coming and you just can't help it, just
I don't
crack
want a
you
gun.
up.
I'm against guns, to be honest.
Oh,
When I was a kid, my parents had a gun. My parents said we had to have a gun.
oh, sorry about that.
Gotta have a gun to protect the 5 children. Gotta have a gun to protect our 5 children. Of course, they eventually got rid of it to protect their 4 children.
The shock on people's face and
I'm not
laugh
gonna lie,
at
it
the
was
same
fun
time
while
is
it
brilliant. Fun while it
I
lasted.
was getting pretty good towards the end. This is who I'm making fun of when I make a joke on Twitter the day of a tragedy. The people who see something horrible happen in the world, and they run to the internet, and they run to their social media, Facebook, their Twitter, whatever they got, and they all write down the exact same thing. My thoughts and prayers.
This is one of my favorite jokes.
My thoughts and prayers with the people in Aurora. My thoughts and prayers with the families in Boston. Do you know what that's worth? Fucking nothing.
Absolutely.
Fucking less than nothing. Less than nothing. You are not giving any of your time, your money, or even your compassion. All you are doing is saying, don't forget about me today. Don't forget about me.
See, people realize.
Lots of crazy distractions in the news right now, but don't forget how sad I am.
Yeah.
Those people are worthless and they deserve to be made fun of.
Exactly.
They're like a wedding photographer who only takes
Take
selfies.
selfies. So, that was Anthony Jeselnik top 10 jokes. Top best 10 best jokes or whatever it is, but they were 10 jokes, brilliant 10 jokes. I've heard all of them and I knew it, but they are cracking. You know Anthony Jeselnik, though his punchlines are brilliant. And like I said, I compare him before to Jimmy Carr because he is one of my favorites, and I love Jimmy Carr as well. And like I said, I've been introduced to him about 6 months to about eight 6 to 8 months ago, and I fell in love with the guy, and I think he's absolute brilliant. And the last joke about the social media and Twitter people smashing shit out of it is just great because we all know somebody who does this, but it is just brilliant when you hear it because I absolutely fucking hate pretentious people, and I think this is great. And oh, I loved it. I gotta do more of these, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Also, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. The links in the description down below. See you guys later.